We're here back at the Fantasy Bar with some NBA picks for Wednesday night, including some of my favorite plays in the mid-range. What game are we looking to stack up here tonight? A couple guys I feel are too cheap across the industry, and a beast of the night that is averaging a triple-double against his opponent in 3 games. Who are we talking about? Belly up to the Fantasy Bar and find out. Welcome in, guys. Wednesday edition Beers Daily Fantasy 6-pack. Feels good to be back. Feels like a while since we've done a video. We got 6 picks for you fresh off the tap for the NBA on Wednesday night. Before we get into the plays, let's do some housekeeping. First thing, thumbs up button. Greatly appreciate that, guys. If you enjoy the content, click that thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. Going to be doing NBA videos 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And we will have a Pints and Picks video, 2 of my favorite bets for the big game between Philadelphia and Kansas City. 19-4 on those bets over the last 12 videos. So make sure you check that out. Do that by subscribing to the page here. Now, NBA, we got the trade deadline coming up tomorrow. So if anything gets adjusted here, anyone gets sad, they get traded, we will make the adjustments in the comment section of the video. But let's hope these 6 guys ride through and win us some money here tonight. All right, let's get rolling here. At point guard, shooting guard with Jordan Poole of the Warriors. So anytime Steph Curry's out, we know it's a ton of usage, ton of shots that's divvied up to these other guys. I think Klay Thompson likely going to be the guy that most people go after at a big game the other night. Let's not forget about Jordan Poole. Last game out against Portland, same scenario. No Steph Curry. Klay Thompson played in that game. Poole went for 41 real-life points, 55 DraftKings points in that game. We got a big total in this game at 236.5. We got a close spread at 3.5, and Poole been very, very consistent. 36 or more DraftKings points in 13 of his last 18 games. We know the ceiling is there. He showed it last time out against the Portland Trailblazers, and I'd expect the ownership to be lower here on Poole than Klay Thompson. Love this spot tonight for Jordan Poole. All right, let's go down low, get you a center, Daniel Gafford of Washington. Now, surprise, surprise, we're picking on the Charlotte Hornets and the interior depth taxes and centers against Charlotte. Some givens in this life. We know Charlotte been terrible against this position. We've highlighted it all season long on these videos. 4th most points allowed to the center position, the most rebounds, and of course, the most fantasy points here as well. Now, Gafford delivering more of a cash game production of late, and he's hitting that floor. So if you're looking at a cash game center, you want to save some money, I think you can go here. Now, in tournaments, I think this is the kind of matchup that can unlock the ceiling that we need out of Daniel Gafford. We've seen games where he does get 30s up to 40 fantasy points. So a 7-8x return, not out of the question here on these prices. Smash spot here tonight for Daniel Gafford. All right, let's stay with some value at small forward and shooting guard with Caleb Martin of Miami. So to me, one of the better options here in the mid-range. Guys playing a lot of minutes for this Miami team. They're going to be down a couple guards here tonight as well, so may see a few extra minutes here, but under 5K on both sites. And anytime you see that FanDuel price right around the DraftKings price, something we can certainly take advantage over there. And this guy does have some upside. In fact, let's look at the last 3 games. We've seen 7, 8, 9x on these salaries out of Caleb Martin, a guy that can do a little bit of everything on the floor. And a good matchup here with Indiana, a team that we have also picked on a lot this season. They love to play fast, and they hate to play defense. Bottom 3 against both shooting guards and small forwards in fantasy production, allowing Caleb Martin a solid salary-saving option tonight against the Indiana Pacers. All right, another mid-range play for you at shooting guard, small forward, rolling Eric Gordon of Houston. So you've seen this pick in here before. We're going to continue to roll it out here. Kevin Porter Jr. going to miss once again tonight. We know that's a lot of usage left for the rest of these Houston Rockets. In fact, it's Eric Gordon that leads the way with over a 5.5% usage bump with Porter Jr. off the floor this season. And Gordon really been productive. In fact, some of the best production we've seen out of him in quite some time over the last 4 games, averaging over 37 DraftKings points per game. So the production has gone up. The salary has really remained stagnant, still in the mid-5s on both sides. I think it's a buy low situation with the current role, with the way he's playing. Probably a $6,500 player. Take advantage here in the mid-5s tonight against the Sacramento Kings. All right, we're going to stay there with Houston, double up on our Rockets at point guard, shooting guard with Jalen Green. So another guy, obviously, that gets a big bump with Kevin Porter Jr. off the floor. Usage rate almost 31% for Jalen Green in this scenario, and you can run all these numbers in our Court IQ tool here on RotoGrinders. And we know it's been up and down here with Jalen Green, but those are the kind of guys I like. It scares a lot of people away, but the upside is worth going after here, and he has certainly shown that. In fact, these 2 teams just met up the other night. 41 DraftKings points for Jalen Green in that matchup. You look at some of the pricing, lowest price we've seen since early January on DraftKings for Jalen Green. Yes, a big spread, blowout of concern here, but a big total. Game that should be pretty quick pace. Jalen Green, too cheap, under 7K on both sites. All right, it's time to take a look at my favorite play for Wednesday night. Before we do that, let's continue our Beast of the Night contest. Easy to play. All you got to do, get in the comment section right below the video and guess some fantasy points for my Beast of the Night on FanDuel tonight. The closest guess can win themselves a free week of RotoGrinders Premium. And what a week to have some free premium. The big game right around the corner. Plenty of NBA action still to go. Golf. Get access to everything here. So again, get that guess in the comment section. Closest guess going to win themselves that free week of RotoGrinders Premium. While you're down there, who's your Beast of the Night? You're 10 in the bar here. Who's your top play on this Wednesday night slate? Sound off in that YouTube comment section. All right, let's wrap this baby up. Let's take a look at my favorite play for Wednesday night in the NBA. You know, as the Beast of the Night. All right, Beast time. We're going to stay in that same game. We're going to go to the other side at power forward center with Domantas Sabonis of Sacramento, tonight's Beast of the Night. So love this spot for the Kings. Love this game in general. Obviously, 3 of our 6 plays come from this game, but 240-point total in this game. Kings dropped 140 points on the Rockets the other night. And you look at some of the pricing, 10-3 on DraftKings. I am more than willing to pay that price. Obviously, is my favorite play today. But over on FanDuel, way down at 9,500 here for Sabonis. Very rare to get a guy cheaper on FanDuel than you get him on DraftKings, let alone an $800 gap. So does that lead to more ownership over there? Potentially, maybe less ownership on DraftKings. Either way, Sabonis, a guy I'm going to be jamming in some lineups here tonight. This matchup, he has absolutely dominated, averaging a triple-double. I said averaging, not one time did it happen. This guy's averaging over 3 matchups, a triple-double, 58 DraftKings points per game here for Domantas Sabonis. Smash spot here tonight against the Houston Rockets. Domantas Sabonis, easily my favorite play on the board in tonight's Beast of the Night. All right, guys, that'll wrap us up for our look at Wednesday night in the NBA with 6 of my favorite plays on FanDuel and DraftKings. If you have any comments, questions, or feedback, hit me up in that comment section right below the video. Don't forget, fantasy points for Domantas Sabonis on FanDuel for your shot at some free RotoGrinders Premium. And I want to know, who's your top play? Who's your Beast of the Night? If you're 10 in the bar, sound off in that YouTube comment section. Thumbs up button if you have not already, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for that. For RotoGrinders.com, I am Beer saying salut, guys. Best of luck in the NBA tonight. Pints and picks with my favorite big game bets coming either tonight or tomorrow. We'll be back for more NBA on Friday. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate the support. Good luck tonight, and we'll see you.
Hey, thanks for checking out our videos. If you want more expert advice on DraftKings, FanDuel, or any other daily fantasy sports, make sure you check out the current videos playlist